Astrological significance of Rahu Ketu. In my earlier video, I talked about the formation of Rahu Ketu, and now we will discuss about their astrological significance. In Western astrology, Rahu is considered as a benefic planet and it functions like a Jupiter. And Ketu is considered as a malefic planet and it functions like Saturn. So wherever Rahu is in a person's horoscope, it brings good luck in that area. Suppose Rahu is in second house, then a person will try to increase his financial resources. It also increase the planet's good effects. If it is in conjunction, with Ketu, then it is considered as bad for worldly success. If Ketu is in second house, then a person may have to struggle to increase his financial resources, and it hinders it hinders the growth of the house, in whichever house it is placed. And second house is house of prestige also, the financial position and prestige. And so Rahu helps you in getting respect. And it is placed. It can make king into pauper, the Ketu position. Rahu Ketu do not own any sign. So Ketu sign and house shows what we have already achieved in our previous life, or what we have already perfected, where we are master. But Rahu shows new karmic sphere in this life, or what we need to learn. In Vedic astrology, Rahu as well as Ketu both are considered as malefic planet. Vedic astrologers see Rahu as Saturn and Ketu as Mars, whereas Western, I said, they consider Rahu as Jupiter and Ketu as Saturn. So Rahu signifies here unorthodox, the advisor of demon, angry, always angry, tormentor, illusion, deceitful, shady, untrustworthy, criminal, unlawful, pervert. It shows all these kind of negative tendencies. If it is showing negative tendencies, then you will see this kind of behavior. But if it is showing positive tendencies, then it will signify wealth, prosperity, peacemaker, learned. So many gurus, they also have Mercury and Venus combined playing negatively. Rahu's first nakshatra is Ardha, which is ruled by Mercury. Swati is ruled by Venus. Shatbisha is ruled by Saturn. So that's why Rahu exhibit the Mercury, Venus and Saturn properties. Rahu can be a rebel or revolutionary, as it keeps enmity with Sun and Moon. Sun signifies father, boss, and authoritative figures. Moon signifies mother, a person who goes against parents or other powerful person is called a rebel. So Rahu may also function like a Robin Hood. Robin Hood means all significant political, social and economic revolutions may be considered in its domain. They will take away from powerful people and they would like to give to the poor people. It can lie, cheat, betray, or go to any extent to achieve its end. Robin Hood, you also know, he was extremely intelligent. He uses Sham, Dam, Dand, Bhed to get his work done. So Rahu is like that. He will use any of his trick but he wants that his work has to be done. He can even cheat a person, but will not rest until his aim is fulfilled. It rules Mercury sign, Gemini and Virgo, like Mercury. When Rahu is with Mars, it increases aggressive tendencies. Rahu with Sun increases its ego. Person is has a lot of ego if it is in conjunction with sun. And if it is with moon, then it increases illusion and paronia or hallucination. Rahu in Cancer sign or fourth house will increase the influence of mother or powerful woman in a person's chart. Rahu in a long term, Rahu is a long term planet, or lazy with Saturn. It also, you know, if it is with Saturn, then it makes him worried, greedy, and then they have excessive desire to gain, you know, in any manner. It can be a master of manipulation. If it is with Saturn, then it can be master of manipulation, strategy, and scheming. You know, Saturn shows a strategy and scheming. It can make a person politician. Rahu functions in a Saturnian manner when it is placed in Capricorn or Aquarius sign. Rahu with Venus or second house shows universal love, compassion, and harmony. There may be a strong urge for comfort and luxury. If it is with Venus, then they really want a lot of luxury, because Venus is the planet of luxury. There may be, it exhibits diplomatic nature and artistic nature when in Libra, because Libra shows diplomacy and artistic nature. Rahu with Mercury can be a king of satire and can make a person comedian, TV artist, movie artist, photographer, magician, science fiction writer, you know, all these kind of things. And the Harry Potter series, these kind of things, Rahu can work. And as I said, a lot of mystery writers and Supermans, Harry Potters, and mystery writers, they can have Rahu powerful. Rahu with Uranus can be destructive, and Rahu with Neptune can be illusion if playing negatively, or it can make a person compassionate if it is with Neptune. And it can give awareness if playing positively. Rahu can play all kinds of role. You know, it can play Rajasic role, Satvik role, Tamasic role, and if it is and Rahu shows earth and air nature, and Rahu and its dispositor shows the soul purpose of the person. Jupiter, Venus together functions like a Rahu, as Rahu is Dev Guru and Venus is Daitya Guru, and Rahu may deal in drugs, alcohol, cigarettes, pharma, medicine, pesticide, fertilizers, beekeeping, lottery, speculation, and Rahu rules southward direction, and we know that the Hollywood and Bollywood, they are in southward direction in their respective countries. Rahu shows big modern cities like New York, Mumbai, Vegas, global market. Rahu, the stone of Rahu is Hassonite. Rahu industry shows petroleum and coal. They are ruled by Rahu, and the planets ruled by Rahu are like whale, the fishes or whale, dolphin, shark, snake, elephant, you know, different kind of animals. The disease of Rahu can be cancer, arthritis, eczema, ulcer, paralysis, digestive problem, nerve disease, AIDS. It can give all these kind of, or other unrecognized disease, which are very difficult to find out. These kind of disease Rahu can give, and it can give lunatic and suicidal tendencies also. So Rahu gives a person, in positively, it can give a person fame, fortune, prestige, and authority. So this is about Rahu. And you know, as Rahu shows the tall people, Ketu signifies short people, short and fat people, strange and hypnotic, big earlobes, ascetic, yogi, muddy colors, gray, fire color, and flag, pataka, impressionable, irrational, unpredictable, erratic, creation and destruction, child and old, materialistic or spiritualistic tendencies, intuitive awareness, lack of mercy, selfless services, exploiter or exploited, sinner and redeemer, tyrant and savior, baseless fear, suspicion, superstition, sadism, amoral, sadism, bloodthirsty, obsession with horror, family, ancestor, race, religion, and Ketu shows introvert tendencies and contraction. Ketu resists change because it has strong attachment with the past. And as we said, that Rahu signifies tall people, so Ketu signifies short and fat people, strange and hypnotic. The Ketu people, they generally have big earlobes, they are ascetic, yogis, and the color ruled by Ketu is muddy color, gray, fire colors, because it's a fire nature. Ketu, it resembles Mars, so it rules all fire colors. And Ketu is a flag planet also, Pataka Graha, and banner, impressionable. And Ketu can be impressionable, irrational, unpredictable, erratic, creation and destruction, child and old, materialistic or spiritualistic, intuitive awareness, lack of mercy, selfless service, exploiter or exploited, sinner or redeemer, tyrant or savior, baseless, fear, suspicion, superstition, sadism, immoral, bloodthirsty, obsession with horror, and family, ancestor, race, religion, introvert, and contracting. This is the nature of Ketu. Ketu resists change because it has strong attachment with the past. It has strong attachment with past places, relationship, and achievement. It is difficult for Ketu to let go and move on. Ketu display the combination of Mars, Sun, and Jupiter properties, as the first nakshatra of Ketu, Ashwini, falls in Aries, which is ruled by Mars, and then Magha falls in Leo, it's ruled by Sun, and Mool nakshatra is in Sagittarius, which is ruled by Jupiter. So it combines, it has the properties of all the three planets, proportionately. Rahu's mantra is to forget about the past, whereas Ketu's mantra is to learn from the past. Ketu if it is showing negatively, like a sun, then a person will be very angry, dominating, authoritative, and attention seeking. And if Ketu is displaying the extremes of Martian energy, then he can keep enmity, and it can give accident, violence, arguments, misunderstanding, litigation, courage, strong willpower, or a bit impulsive, and he will not care about the social decorum, and he'll be a person of strong likes and dislike and revenge. He will never forgive or forget, and he can be atrocious also. But if Ketu is displaying the Jupiter properties, then it will show good karma from past life. There will be tendency to force others to their opinion. If Jupiter, if it is with Ketu, then they'll force their opinion on others. Well-placed Ketu will show luck, grace, fortune, spiritual beneficence, ethics, idealism, more love for future. you know, if Ketu is in 9th or 12th house or Sagittarius or Pisces sign, then it will show the Jupiter properties. But Ketu with Mars affects, Aries, and it is Scorpio, then it will show Mars properties. If Ketu is with Moon, then a person can have phobia, fear. If Ketu is with Mercury, then a person will be a serious thinker. If Ketu is with Venus, then it will make a person spiritual in love matters. If Ketu is with Neptune, then he'll have a bit of hiding emotional nature. If Ketu is with Pluto, then it will show destructive and manipulative attitude. Ketu shows fire and water properties. Well-placed Ketu brings luck, grace, fortune, spiritual beneficence, ethics, idealism, and love for future. And it can show, if it is showing the Jupiter properties, then it is likely that it may be in 9th or 12th house, or maybe in Sagittarius or Pisces sign, or may have conjunction with Jupiter. And if it is showing Mars effect, then it is more likely to be in Aries sign or Scorpio sign or 1st house or 8th house. If it is with Moon, then or the 4th house, then it can show fear and phobia. If Ketu is with Mercury, then it can make a person a serious thinker. They can go in deep and they can find out about the matter. If Ketu is with Venus, then it shows spiritual love. If Ketu is with Neptune, it shows emotional nature, and they'll try to hide their nature, emotional nature. If Ketu is with Pluto, then it will show destructive and manipulative nature. But Ketu basically shows fire and water temperament. And Ketu defines the person in smaller groups, family, community, race, religion, etc. As I said, Rahu shows southwest, the Ketu shows northwest direction, and it shows generally a desert area. The animals ruled by Ketu are reptiles, spiders, snakes, scorpions, octopus, starfish, cockroach, bat, eagle, vulture. These kind of weird animals, they come under Ketu domain. And Ketu rules the rye and barley, almonds, cashew nut, walnut, ginger, saffron, castor oil, dates, poppies, anything, mushrooms, kasturi, anything which grows in a very different area, or a dry area, or very dirty areas, different kind of area comes under this. And then Ketu rules this desert, homeless, destitute, dispossessed people. Ketu, if it is with Mars and 6,000, it can make a person lawyer. Ketu shows volcanic eruptions, graveyard. Ketu is friend with Mars and Jupiter, and the Ketu people can be very loyal and restless, caring, and affectionate. And the stone of Ketu is cat's eye. So basically, you must have got a little bit of idea of how the Rahu and Ketu are. They actually shows anything sudden. When they are playing their role, they just show the sudden effect. And the Rahu Dasha is for 18 years and the Ketu Dasha is for 7 years. And people say that even 7 year of Ketu, the 7 year Dasha of Ketu is also very very stressful. It can be very stressful on a person if it is negatively placed in the chart. So this is my analysis on Ketu. Thank you.